Okay, so now we're ready for the oil pastel part. I use thick lines for the outlines of the major things like the beaver and the tree and the mountains and the water, and thinner lines for like the textures to have a variety of different line quality. So I'm gonna now use the oil pastel. When you're covering the background or some of your parts with oil pastel, you want to leave a little bit of black around your lines. So for example, unless you're doing the inside, because then your colored lines won't be so emphasized. So I'm going to do the inside of my bark and leave a little bit of black around the side of it so you can still notice the line that I scratched. If I accidentally go over my scratch lines, I guess I could go back and re-scratch it a little bit more so it shows up, the color shows up. And my birch tree is white. So I'm going to go in the direction of the birch bark, like it's growing up, so I want to color it vertically, except around the parts that have been that are the black parts of the tree. Or the parts that have been chewed off. Okay, let me demonstrate then just one other thing. For the water, for example, there's a line where the water meets the ground right here. So I'm going to leave a black space that's the same width all around it. Because if I color the blue oil pastel right up next to the blue line, the line won't be emphasized anymore and you won't notice it that much. So I'm going to leave a little bit of black line in between the oil pastel and the scratched line. Like about that much. Try to make it all like the same thickness. And then I want to color the water in the direction that the water flows, which is horizontally. I don't want to color it vertically like the birch tree. So I'm going to color the main things that have big empty spaces like the sky and this mountain. I think I'm going to color the mountain green. And this patch of land in between there, maybe brown. And I'm going to color the tree. I may color the beaver. I don't know, we'll see how it looks when compared to the water. You want to leave some parts just texture and then some parts just color. So you have a contrast with the color and the texture. Okay, so leave a little black space. All around your scratch lines. Don't go too close up to them, but don't go too far away either. Okay, this is our last step in making our scratch board. So make sure your drawing is really good. It has a lot of big emphasized things and lots of a variety of texture, lots of different textures. And then when you're coloring, remember to leave some black line around the part where you've scratched. Leave a little bit of that black paint that's on the scratch board around it. Okay, I'll show you some more of the steps as I progress, and then I'll show you it when it's all done.